Get the most out of your time at work with Karen Gately. Leadership and People Management Specialist.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Now, this morning we are talking about how to help your child win their first job. Firstly, I guess, what kind of age are we talking here? Because Damon has, what, a 7-year-old? I think that's probably a bit young, right?
That's definitely
Put the pen down,
young.
Damon. Put it down.
Oh, come on. I need to get him out and earn some cash.
Oh, no, definitely older than that. Let's at least start at legal working age, shall we?
Lazy.
Gotcha. Lovely. Now, I guess it can be a bit of a difficult place knowing where to start because, I mean, how much do you kind of pull strings for your kid or how much do you help them to get it on their own?
Right.
Look, to me, it's really about helping them to have the confidence because, you know, if you're going to pull strings, as you say, look, absolutely is no problem with creating an opportunity for them to have a conversation with someone or, you know, your friend might have a little business that they can go and talk to them about potentially getting a job. But clearly, the more we do for them, the more we're taking away their opportunity to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
of course.
whilst the child might be quite intimidated or nervous about having certain conversations, I think parents are entirely better off or serving their child better by actually coaching them on, well, you know, how can you go and ask that person for an opportunity?
When we're going into a job market or putting together an application, we're often dining out on our own experience and, you know, our previous jobs, you know, referrals to employers. What do you do when you don't have any of that?
Yeah, well, again, it's, you know, about just being real. If you don't have it, you don't have it, so that's fine. You know, often people will include on their first CV is, you know, their sporting achievements or their art club interests or their archery club or, you know, whatever it is, whatever you are invested in. Yeah, the things that you've actually put some effort into. Yeah. And, you know, are able to demonstrate or showcase that, you know, I've actually worked hard at something or I've
committed.
You know, yeah, that's exactly right. But at the end of the day, if your child doesn't have any of those standout things, it's not the end of the world. You know, most kids to get their first job aren't necessarily going to need a CV that has a lot of experience on it. Yeah. They can create a one-page document that talks about who they are. Yeah. You know, what they enjoy, what they think they want to do in their working lives, even though they, you know, have no experience yet. Again, you know, at that first step stage, what matters is that they're actually demonstrating to the employer they're making a concerted effort to present themselves well and to, you know, take some responsibility, I guess, for winning a new job.
Yeah. Now, of course, one of the things that is terrifying even for many adults is the interview process. How the heck do you get your kid ready to go through an interview?
Well, I think, again, lots of conversation about the fact that, you know, this is a process that will happen lots in life where that they need to be able to speak with confidence about who they are, what they do. So it's real practice, you know, again, helping them to understand what sort of questions might they be asked and if they are asked those questions, how might they respond to those. And, you know, having your kid's mind really warmed up to what is it about them that makes them employable. You know, so the more confident they're feeling, the more clear they're feeling about what might these questions be and, you know, how might they answer them. They're less likely to be able to feel nervous. Now, there's no magic wand, right? You're unlikely to completely take away the nerves and, you know, and in fact, I'd say if
never
your
goes
kid's strolling
away.
if they're strolling into their first interview with zero nerves, then, you know, they might come across as a little bit overconfident anyway. So, you know, I think it's healthy to have that little bit of anxiety that, you know, I'm going into a situation here where I really need to be alert and striving to be the best version of me.
Karen Gately is our HR specialist. She joins us every Monday to talk all things workplace. Karen, I can just imagine some parents listening right now tearing out their hair saying, that's all good for a kid that's self-motivated and wants to get out into the workforce. But what would you say to kids that are just like, I don't want to. I don't want to get out there. I'm just feeling a little bit lazy. They've got plenty going on otherwise.
Yeah, put that off for the next 6, 7, 8 years. Mum and Dad look after me.
Exactly.
It really is about, accumulating things that are going to add value in your future. So, things obviously to put on your CV, but also relationships, connections. People that you will know who can act as a referee. You might wake up one day and you're 18 and you really, really want to win a particular job or even an entrance to university or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
If you've actually invested in something and learned some fundamental skills on the way, then there'll be referees, there'll be people who can, talk to that and help to, get you the steps that you really want.
Yeah.
Great one.
And look, and if that doesn't convince the kid, because it might probably not actually in terms of the future, what works with my children is, and then you'll have money and you can make choices on what
to
you
spend
want
that money.
to actually buy. Exactly.
Yes.
So that financial freedom I found with my kids was something that really motivated them, that they could actually make some independent choices.
Absolutely.
If they had some cash flow in their lives.
And I think we've all learnt from the Laurie Loughlin university scandal that we should not buy our kids into jobs or universities.
Those poor kids. The number of times I've thought of those poor kids. And some of them are prancing, right?
Yeah.
Some of them are really flexing, as my daughter would say.
Yes,
but can you imagine waking up one day and realising that it's not real, that you're actually there because your mum paid?
It's just terrible.
Floor goes out from under you.
All right, Karen. Well, we look forward to having you back with us next Monday when we chat some more about first jobs and how to deal with the issues.
Thanks so much, Karen.
Excellent. See you then.